remotes and sunglasses, hands down, without question, flying off the shelves this week. It is the first item I sold through the eBay International Shipping Program. One thing I do want to say about this experience, one lesson learned, I did have one scammer try to scam one of the gifts, and it was the Visa gift card, which was funny because Sweeze is a customer of mine who I've actually now talked to multiple times because he's bought several things from me. And I thought it was very funny that a scammer tried to pretend to be him. Welcome back, everyone. This has been an awesome week as far as sales go. High volume of sales, a lot of low ticket items, but the big thing is my two biggest sales categories this week were remotes and sunglasses, and they just knocked it out of the park this week, bringing in great net profits for both categories. Yeah, I'm really excited to see when I have a week where, I've invested a lot of resources into both sunglasses and remotes, and then to have a week like this. Last Sunday actually was a really busy day. This Sunday is already turning out to be a busy day. I'm actually late to recording this episode because I've been shipping all morning, getting everything shipped all morning. My outgoing already has 12 packages in it for tomorrow, 2 from yesterday, and I've already had 10 sales this morning. So Sunday's turning out to be the big day of the week for me. I don't know if that has to do with the tiered sales and the algorithm because the sale ends tomorrow. I don't know, but we'll get into the numbers. And then we got some other stuff to talk about. Just some follow-up from the giveaway prizes, some different things that happen with that, lessons learned from the giveaway. Let's go ahead and jump into the numbers. This week we had a gross sales week of $753, which was $381 in net sales, with an average gross per sale of $21.50 per sale and an average net per sale of $10.57 per sale. We had a net profit margin of 51% this week, with an average net profit margin per sale of 50%. As discussed at the beginning, remotes and sunglasses, hands down, without question, flying off the shelves this week. One thing that's really cool to note, this week sunglasses has become my #1 gross sales category. So now sunglasses gross, not net, gross, have made more money than any other category I've sold in, including my home items and items that have been donated to me. It's now #1 in that. It's not #1 in profit, but it's getting there really, really quickly. eBay remotes, I'm about to be in the pure net profit for remotes, with still sitting on 400 remotes. They're about to have all paid for themselves very, very shortly. And then we had a whole bunch of thrift stores rounding out the bottom top 10. I spent a total of $16.44 on new inventory. That's what I've gotten listed so far, but I actually did go sourcing this week, picked up a lot of good stuff. Actually, some stuff sold really quickly as soon as I listed it this week. Cost of goods sold is $69.55. I paid eBay a total of $107 in marketplace fees, and I paid shipping services $172 in shipping labels. Continued on and met my goal of 12 listings a day. Now, I do want to point out last Sunday real quick, because this is kind of important to the cause here. This is the first day, last Sunday, since I've started reselling, where I sold just as much as I listed. I listed 12, sold 12 items that day. It was a big accomplishment for me because I thought it was never going to happen. I've come close at like 10 or 11 before, but I've never actually hitting the same as you listed in a day. As you can see, steady week. I did not get skunked at all this week. We had a good Thursday when I started the tiered sales. Friday was and Saturday was a good little Saturday with 6 sales. Average time to list something in my store this week was 1 month. Average time to sell something in my store this week was 3 months. We're getting rid of a lot of old stuff, which is really great. I love seeing that get off the shelf, creating room to where I can turn that money around, get new inventory. We had a 501% return on investment for the week, with an average return on investment of $648 per sale. And the number 10 sale of the week is this Magnavox 00M145DB BA02 remote control. I picked this remote control up on eBay for $1.32. It sold on eBay for $21.48. That was $15.98 for the remote control, $5.50 for the shipping. That provided me a net return of $12.75, which was a 966% return on investment and a net profit margin of 59%. And the number 9 sale of the week is this 47 brand 2019 NFL Mexico game baseball cap. I picked this up at a St. Vincent's in the Upper Peninsula this week for $2.97. It sold on eBay for $23.66. That's $17.46 for the hat, $6.20 for the shipping. Actual cost to ship this item was $4.52. That provided me a net return of $13.14, which was a 442% return on investment and a 56% net profit margin. One thing that is interesting about this baseball cap is it is the first item I sold through the eBay international shipping program. So I was very excited to see that I was in the shipping program and it actually worked, because I've never actually had an international shipping. I've had stuff go to like Puerto Rico and Hawaii, even though I have blocks on it, and I was told that goes through the eBay international shipping program, but it always like went directly to those areas. This one, I actually sent it to the eBay headquarters in Chicago, and it was like, you sold this through the international shipping program. So that's really neat, that knowing that the international shipping program, my products are seen all over the world. And the number 8 sale of the week is this Caliborn Men's 4XL Performance Thermalite Pullover Sweater, new with tags. I picked this up for $3.49 at a St. Vincent's in Wisconsin. It sold on eBay for $28.25. That was $19 for the sweater, $9.25 for the shipping. Actual cost to ship this item was $6.57. That provided me a net return of $14.35, which was a 411% return on investment and a 51% net profit margin. And the number 7 sale of the week is this TiVo TGN RC30 remote control in black. I also got one in white for sale as well. I picked this up on eBay for $1.12. It sold on eBay for $24.03. That was $18.38 for the remote, $5.65 for the shipping. Actual cost to ship this item was $4.57. That provided me a net return of $14.52, which was a 1,296% return on investment and a 60% profit margin. And the number 6 sale of the week is this Sony RMF TX300U voice remote control. I picked this remote up on eBay for $1.12. It sold on eBay for $25.63. That's $19.98 for the remote and $5.65 for the shipping. Actual cost to ship this item was $4.57. That provided me a net return of $16.45, which was a return of investment of 1,469% and a 64% net profit margin. And one thing I would like to point out about this remote control, it took 2 hours to sell from the point I listed it to the point it sold. So this Sony remote control is a one you want to be on the lookout for. Very quick seller. And the number 5 sale of the week is this Columbia double whammy full zip jacket, women's XL. Picked this jacket up for $4 at a local thrift store. It sold on eBay for $34.40. That was $20 for the jacket, $14.40 for the shipping. Actual cost to ship this item was $9.31. That provided me a net return of $16.64, which was a 416% return on investment and a 48% net profit margin. And the number 4 sale of the week is AT&T 3G microcell wireless cell phone signal booster. I picked this up for $3.87 at a local St. Vincent de Paul's. It sold on eBay for $34.10. That was $21 for the receiver and $13.10 for the shipping. Actual cost to ship this item was $8.24. That provided me a net return of $17.80, which was a 460% return on investment and a 52% net profit margin. And the number 3 sale of the week, another remote, is this Magnavox EM 2000/17 CD player remote control. I picked this up for 76 cents on eBay. It sold on eBay for $31.70. That's $26 for the remote and $5.70 for the shipping. The actual cost to ship this item was $4.25. That provided me a net return of $21.84, which was a 2,874% return on investment and a 69% net profit margin. And the number 2 sale of the week is this Marathon mechanical paper towel dispenser. I picked this up for $3.65 at a Goodwill. It sold on eBay for $60 even, $35 even for the dispenser and $25 for the shipping. Actual cost to ship this item was $26.14. That's because it went to Puerto Rico, so it cost me a little bit more. Net return was $22.34, which was a return on investment of 607% and a 37% net profit margin. And the number one sale of the week is this George Lowe Space Ghost autograph 8.5 by 11 print. This was part of that lot that I was given to me by my brother, which he got from a friend of his who shipped him a whole bunch of movie memorabilia and TV show memorabilia. I have a stack of these prints, and I'm only releasing them one at a time. When one sells, I'm selling the other one. This was the second one to sell. So this cost me $0. It's sold on eBay for $31.35, which was $25 for the autograph, $6.35 for the shipping. Actual cost to ship this item was $4.25. That provided me a net return of $22.99, which was an infinite return on investment and a 73% net profit margin. And that concludes our top 10 sales of the week. I just want to again say a special congratulations and thank you to all the giveaway winners last week, which was Justin, Bez, Tina with the Lake Exchange, and Sweeze. They all responded really quickly through email. I did have a verification program set up that I thought worked very smoothly, and was able to verify everybody's identity really quickly. And I was able to ship everything out that Monday and have everything Monday morning and have everything done on Sunday night, which was really nice. One thing I do want to say about this experience, one lesson learned, I did have one scammer try to scam one of the gifts, and it was the Visa gift card, which was funny because Sweeze is a customer of mine who I've actually now talked to multiple times because he's bought several things from me. And I thought it was very funny that a scammer tried to pretend to be him. It was the only person I knew, but it doesn't surprise me being the Visa gift card. But luckily, I had the steps and processes in place to make sure I could verify everybody correctly, and scammers didn't win this round. However, I did get an email from Justin about the printer. It showed it was delivered on Saturday, and Justin said he was there when the mail came, and then the printer was not in the mail. So I got to be calling the post office tomorrow to figure out what happened with that. Justin, if you watch this, I promise I will get this squared away, figured out, and if the post office fails, I will make you squared. I will make it right with you, and I am sorry about that experience. And thank you to everybody who participated in the giveaway. Congratulations again to all the winners, and that's awesome. Right now, we are having another snowstorm, and I'm deciding on whether or not I want to plow before I edit this or plow after I edit this. So if this comes out a little bit later than normal, that's why. This week was just a great week. It was super busy. A lot of items sold. I believe this is the week, the number one week of number of items sold. Obviously not net profit record, but it was a great week. I was constantly busy, constantly going, and I'm super excited. And this week is already looking like it's starting off pretty strong with looks like 10 sales this morning. I already got them all packaged, shipped, and ready to send out tomorrow morning. Hopefully we get another 10 sales again today. And what's good is I've already got a top 10 for next week, so that works out really well. This is a big week for me. For those who don't know me, I will be completing my 40th trip around the sun this Thursday. So the next time I see you guys, I will be a year and another decade older, and I am no longer a young man, even though I don't consider myself a young man for a long time, but I will officially be over the hill as of Thursday. So looking forward to that. Birthdays haven't been a big deal for me since I was like 27 or 28. So it's just another day, but it is cool that I'm turning 40. School's going great. No real big updates there. I think not this week, but the following week we're going into finals. Maybe. I don't know. I'm losing track. Still straight A's. One thing to talk about with eBay this week on the 4th, which is Tuesday, they are starting the new 3-tiered condition for pre-owned clothes. I am not looking forward to that because I have to go back in. What they're going to do is all your pre-owned clothes, they're going to auto-correct it directly to, I think it's excellent, good, fair. They're going to auto everything to good, and then it's up to you to go in and adjust it. Luckily, I've been pretty diligent when listing pre-owned clothes. In the titles, if it's like brand new, I put EUC. So I'm going to probably, the way I'm going to do it is just go into search for all clothes that are EUC, and then just go and change those to excellent, mass change them to excellent. And then for anything with defects, I usually put read in the title in all caps, so I can just do a search for read and then change all that to fair. It does stink that you have to go through and change it all, though, and I can imagine there's going to be a lot of people who didn't have a process set up like that and just use descriptions, and I feel like it's going to be a nightmare the first week, but it'll be nice that once we get to start getting it, we can start just doing it as we list items. And I wish eBay like would say, hey, we're going to this on a date, but we're going to give you 1 week before the date where you can go in and pre-select it, like just to knock it out and get it done when you have the time. But, you know, what are you going to do? It's eBay. They're just going to flip a switch, turn it on, and say, okay, go. So if you sell nothing but pre-owned clothes, my heart goes out to you if you have to go through and adjust every single one individually. Or I can imagine there's just going to be a lot of people who are like, forget it, I'm just going to leave it as good and let the cards fall where they lie. I'm too much of a, I got to go in and make sure everything's right kind of guy, so it's going to bug me until everything's changed. And that's all I got for this week. I think this is going to be a little bit of a shorter episode, which isn't bad from time to time. I feel like, though, this week's been super busy. I was able to get a lot of downtime, get some sourcing in, spend some time with family. It's been really nice. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys this week. Let me know how your sales are going. I'm curious because I've been noticing a lot of people talking about either sales have been great, sales have been bad in 2025, they're not where they're at. For me, 2025 has been looking absolutely fantastic. Again, I credit that to doing the tiered sales every weekend. I think that's been a huge thing for me. That's really boosted my sales and boosted my profitability. But please leave a comment down below because I am super curious to know what it is you guys are experiencing and going through. Also, for those who are experiencing lower sales, I'm wondering, do you guys list consistently? Because I know this is another argument in the community of like consistently listing every day or just doing a mass listing on one day and then waiting a couple days to list more. For me, I have my business planned out where every single day I list 12 items, come hell nor high water. 12 items will be listed. I've thought about reducing that down to 8 just because the winter and sourcing was hard in the winter. But I've been consistent, and I think like now I'm to the point where I would be too scared to get off of it because I've been seeing too much growth. So I'm curious to know. Leave a comment down below. I'd like to know how your guys' business is doing, and just learn from your guys' experience and see if there's anything new I could be doing to further increase my sales, because this is capitalism, the game. It's fun watching the numbers grow week over week and month over month. January 2025. By far, hands down, without question, has been my most profitable month since doing this since May of last year. I had the most sales I've ever had. I've made the most money I ever have. January was absolutely fantastic. And with that said, I just realized we are in February, so we can go over the YouTube numbers for the month. And I don't want to ever not show the YouTube numbers. YouTube numbers have been on a decline. They have been the last couple months, and I'm not sad about that. Like, I'm not upset or anything. It's just a fact. Like, and I don't care. I don't do this for the money. It's just interesting. I've learned that the algorithm did not like the giveaway episode. Like the YouTube algorithm gave no love to the giveaway episode. Let me go in here and pull up the numbers, and we can go through that real quick. So in January, I made $30.62, which is 10% less from December. As you can see, whenever I release a video is when it comes out, and that is the release date of the giveaway. So as I said, the algorithm did not like the giveaway or the giveaway, the 2000th episode or the giveaway prize episode, or maybe I'm just not entertaining enough anymore and people aren't watching me. Either way, I'm okay with it. I appreciate everybody who does watch this show. This is a tank of gas every month, and I'm super thankful for this money coming in every single month. And this is also the point of the show where I'd like to point out all my YouTube members who I really appreciate. This month we have 6. New to the gang is Repair Gang. Thank you so much, Repair Gang, for becoming a member last month. And we also have Shannon, Flipping Llama, I'm Just Key, Lone Star Mulligan, and Coins Making Sense. Coins Making Sense does a Wednesday stream. I'm Just Key does his main channel, and he also does I'm Just Key Extra channel. both entertaining. But one I really want to point out this month, not only because he's a member, because he's a friend of the channel, Lone Star Mulligan is getting really close to 1,000 subscribers. So if you are curious to learn about selling golf clubs on eBay and buying pre-owned or buying new from the PGA Pro Shop and how to resell and what clubs to look for, Lone Star Mulligans is the guy to go to. His stuff is very, very informative and very entertaining, and he's getting close to 1,000 subscribers. And we want to support the people who support us around here. So everybody go check out Lone Star Mulligan's channel and give him a subscribe and help him get to 1,000, because that would be super awesome. I'd love to see him get it. And with that said, that's all I got for this week. We got another month in the books. It's been great. It's been absolutely phenomenal. Looking forward to what's to come in 2025. I'm really excited. I hope everybody had a great week. I hope everybody has a great week to come. And remember, no matter what happens, I will see you guys next Sunday. Have a good one, everybody.